Jim Daly is the sole one who was behind purchasing Woodbine. Didn't you have a vote? Did you vote to purchase Woodbine?
Yes, I did vote to purchase Woodbine. But at the same token, when we were discussing Woodbine and then discussion with Mr. Ludwig and discussion with the bank, the trustees all asked, we can go along, let one of us go with you. And we were always told, no, he can handle it. So when he comes back with the information that tells you this, with him being the mayor of the village, shouldn't you have full faith in him and be able to trust what was happening? And what happened with me is the only reason I found out about with Ludwig's is I went out there with Trustee Suisse to see the building, and we were talking to Mr. Ludwig for a few minutes, and he had something he had to do, so he walked away. And while he walked away, I was showing Sharon the one banquet facility, which we didn't go in because it was all made up for dinner. Well, a lady walked up to us that I had never seen before, and she asked what I was doing there. And I said, I wanted to show Trustee Suisse the building and what it looked like, because now it's ours, because we had already bought it. And basically, just try to get a feel of the building of how we were going to do things. Well, she asked a question, and she said, well, who are you? I said, I'm George Ukich. I'm from the village. I'm one of the trustees. She goes, no. She goes, I know who you are, but what are you doing here? I said, well, I'm looking at the building that we bought. Her response was, no, you're looking at the building that you stole. So with that being said, well, wait, so you asked me what we did. She said that the same thing that I just got done saying, that they had a deal on the table with the bank to get the building back. It's happened in January. And when we...
Did you know this for a fact?
This is what Ludwig
So
told
it's
me.
not a fact.
Let's not get in an argument here, just answer the question.
I was just asking if you voted.
The question was, did he vote on it? You were going into some
Yes,
kind of
but
We don't want to get in an argument.
I'm not gonna get in an argument. You asked me a simple question, I'm giving you a simple answer because I'm telling you why I voted for it.
It's a simple answer.
If all we're gonna do is look at it. You know, this is Daly's crew. So, in response to what you is yes, we did vote for it. But we voted for it with misinformation. We didn't have all the information. So, what I would suggest, go talk to Mr. Ludwig.
Well, I'm gonna ask him the same question.
Well, I'm glad you asked me that question, because not only were all the trustees informed, including Mr. Yukich, every single trustee voted on the price that was bid.
We don't want to.
Listen
I
here,
told you he's gonna
listen
get a
here.
bid.
If he's gonna
I'm sorry. Stop. As president of this club, the directions was that you be respectful to the candidates. If we cannot be respectful, I will dismiss this room. Everybody's here to be educated. I will not tolerate a fight. Do not point your finger at me, Mr. Mayor, because I don't care. I am speaking. This is my meeting. You will listen to me.
Good.
This is my meeting.
Question.
So we
I
will
was
be
asked the
respectful. Respectful. Let me
I was asked
finish.
the question.
Okay, I am finishing my sentence because
Well, I
I'm
thought I was
president of
supposed
this
to
room.
finish, I was asked the question.
And I am telling you, I am telling everybody they have to be respectful to each
That's
other
fine.
and the candidates. And if you don't like it,
That's
there's
fine.
the door.
That's fine, I was asked the question.
Well, I
The answer to
answered.
this is every single trustee was notified of exactly the situation. I was directed from the trustees to negotiate that deal. Not only negotiate the deal, but was given the price from every trustee that voted unanimously on that price to negotiate the deal. Anybody that is trying to say that they were not involved in the purchase of Woodbine property is not telling the truth. I was told exactly the price to negotiate. And that's the bottom line, and that's the truth.
George is going to get 1 minute to respond because Jim said his name. That was the rules.
Okay.
He gets 1 minute, Mike.
Yes, it was unanimous, because we were also told that there were contractors coming in to build stuff. And what we were thinking about is all the people that lived on Woodbine, that's being their backyard, you have the complex right next door with all the lights and everything. So we were worried about the people that lived around Woodbine. We didn't want that all built out. And at that price for 106 acres of land and a building, it was a great deal. But we were not involved. we were told after he came back from the meetings of what happened. So I wasn't there, I never heard it, but I take the word of, that's basically like our boss, I took the word of. So all I'm saying right now is, a lot of people don't know what goes on. There's a lot of things that we don't know what goes on, so we have to take the word of somebody. That's why we want the voice of the residents to come in, because you have to be part of it. I'm done.
Now, the people from Homer Glen,